yet another Create a Sim. Today we are totally turning it up on a Wednesday with the double uploads, but I wanted to get some videos kind of pertaining around the new bowling stuff pack up, and one of the things I've been just wanting to do in general is create another family Create a Sim. So that is why we are here with the Gutter family, and I kind of think their little backstory and such is cute. It's different, and I don't know, I'm excited to see what you guys think. So first and foremost, we are starting off with Marcy Gutter. Later on, we're going to be creating her hubby, Dane Gutter. Now, I did make these Sims young adults, but I do feel like they would fit the story a little bit more better if they were adults in general. But because it's kind of a default when you're creating Sims, I often forget. So just keep that in mind, a little FYI. Another thing I just want to go ahead and toss out there like a salad is that there's no CC. So you will completely get this family CC free. Granted, I do use obviously clothing items from different packs, but again, trying to mainly focus on the bowling stuff packs. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Mr. Marcy and Dane. If I call her Macy, it is because I have named Sims Macy before, but I don't think I've ever used the name Marcy. It sounds like Mercy. Murcielago, bish. Rolling in a Tahoe. No, I'm just playing. Okay. But really, though, Dane and Marcy met back in college. Dane was actually a part of the Llama Elite bowling team, and every freaking Sunday, his team would meet at the Blazing Lanes in San Myshuno. Yes, bish, I'm reading from some notes, because 10-second Tom over here. It's not even funny. So it's actually the same day that Marcy and her friends would all get together, and they would have like a little girls' date and whatever. And Marcy was actually very impressed by Dane's confidence and skills to tear up the lanes like nobody's business. Tearing up those lanes, girl. One day, Dane actually approached Marcy and taught her a few of his key pointers. You get what I'm saying? See, this is how this all happened. And then, basically, from that day on, the two were just inseparable. A couple years later, the pair found out that they were having twins, and that was a dream come true, because Marcy is a family-oriented Sim, and she's always dreamed of a family. Unfortunately, the twins ended up being double trouble and put a strain on Marcy and Dane's relationship. So the two kids that they ended up having, which are named Blaze, Blazing Lanes, Blaze, hello, Dane, where did that one come from? And then we have Gracie. They are basically little juvenile delinquents. Blaze is completely full of himself, and he's so cocky and arrogant and whatever. And then we have, but I don't really feel like deep down Blaze is that way. I feel like it's a front, and I feel like he's got some, you know, personal issues that he's probably working on and just covering them up with this false arrogance. And then Gracie, she grew up kind of being, God forbid I say, a girly girl, because whatever. Some people just trip off of labels, and I'm not even trying to put her in a box like that, but that's what she was. And, you know, her brother used to pick on her all the freaking time. This is Blaze. And he basically called her sissy and just all these horrible, 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 horrible things. Again, I think it's kind of stemming from his own insecurity. So the two would just banter back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I think Gracie really wanted her brother's acceptance, and so she started turning into a little, you know, baddie herself, and getting in trouble and all that kind of stuff, basically following the crowd instead of being her own person and being a leader, which kind of sucks. So you'll notice that their traits in their lifetime ambitions are kind of just rallied around that. Anyway, Dane got a great idea to go ahead and start up a family bowling team to kind of unite the Guttas once and for all, and maybe have them kind of have something in common, essentially, like a common platform to just bring them in and build up their relationships, and basically keep an eye on his kids so they're not doing, you know, bad things out there. And I hope that, you know, I mean, Marcy and Dane are happy together. They love each other so much, and yes, they would love to have more children and stuff, but they're kind of dealing with their teenagers at this point. So I'm actually curious to see how the teens grow up and who they become, and if they break out of their bad habits or it becomes traits. It's very interesting. I really do love this family, and this is Gracie here. So you're gonna notice that obviously her and her brother are more like fraternal twins, because I don't think twins of the opposite sex or opposite gender can actually be identical. Quote me if I'm wrong, just let me know, because we all know I'm usually wrong. But that's just from what I understand. So I do like to kind of get in there a little bit and change up the facial structures just to give them some sort of uniqueness. It's not because I have an issue with any particular facial feature. I just like to customize them a little bit. I really think Gracie's absolutely stunning. I mean, both of the kids are gorgeous. It's just their personalities that need a little work. And as for the name of the family bowling team, you guys let me know in the comments down below. What would you name the Gutters family bowling team? Yeah, I don't know why that sounds so weird, but it does. But anywho's, I will have the family up on the gallery at Gen2606, and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to go and comment, rate, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.